today's video, I'm going to take this 404 page on my WordPress website that really sucks, and I'm going to turn it into something a little bit better. And this is using the Divi theme on WordPress and create something like this, a little bit more outstanding, a little more useful to someone who gets lost on your website. So the way it works is we've got to head into our WordPress dashboard, and then we've got to head into the Divi Theme Builder in the bottom left. I'm going to ignore that for now, and what we're going to do is actually add a template for our 404 page. So we're going to go here to add new template. We scroll right to the bottom and choose 404 page, and I click create template. And what I'm going to do is actually just duck back up and click save changes at the top here. So now we have a 404 page and we can build a custom body. So I'm going to add a custom body here and we'll build a custom body from scratch. Now I've got this row here and I want to add in some columns. So I'm going to click add and add in a full width column. And I'm going to add in an image. Now this is just purely whatever you want to do. If you're familiar with the Divi Builder, the steps you've seen so far will probably get you by, but there's a few recommendations I make here just to make things a bit interesting and useful. I'm going to pop a 404 image I found on Unsplash.com. If you're a designer or someone who's handy with Photoshop or something, you can probably create a much better one. But I'm going to use this as the 404 for my page, and I'm going to click OK. Now, at the moment, we've got a bit of black around the outside, and there's white surrounding it, so I'm going to make the background black. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to take some of the padding in here and just sort of tighten it up a bit. So the cool thing about Divi is your ability to get really visual. So if you're someone who uses a Divi theme, you may consider simply trying to create something visual to go here. I'm also going to take the sizing of this and just center it so that the image, for some reason, is not actually centered. Alignment, center. So now the image is centered on the page. So I've got this 404 image. It's actually a bit huge. So once again, I will go back in, sizing, and I'm going to make, let's say, about 500 pixels or 600 pixels. And now I'm going to start adding to the page. So I'm going to add in another section here. So one thing you definitely want to try and do is have a section which actually kind of explains what's going on. So I'm going to add in here just another full width section. And once again, you can do whatever you want with this. I'm just trying to sort of speed through this a little bit so that way we can cover a lot of ground, and then you can use your imagination to go from there. I'm going to add a text section in here and add in a little bit of a message for anyone who lands here. So you look a little lost. The page you are after is not here. So we've got a little message here. I'm going to make this a heading. I'm also going to make this background a bit more visual compared to the top. But one thing I can do is add a little message. So what do we want when someone's on a 404 page? If you don't give them anywhere to go, the chances are they're just going to leave. So what we're going to do is actually create something where people can search for something else. I also recommend maybe putting in like a menu system if you want to do that, or check out our blog. So what we might do is actually just create two little sections people can go on from here. So I can say, feel free to explore our website below to find what you are after. And I'm going to basically go through, I'm going to take the text, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to center it. I'm also going to make it light because I want to get this section to look a little bit more cohesive with what's above it. So I'm going to make this more of a charcoal gray, maybe a little bit darker so it's a little bit more subtle. And we're going to sort of shrink this up, and then we're going to add some more columns underneath. But this time we're going to go something like this. And I'm going to add a search in here. So we've got search and input placeholder. We can go search our website. And of course, with the search element itself, I can show the button or not. I'm going to show the button in this case. And it might be handy just to go through and fix up some of the styling so everything looks good. So the button text can be white. The border color can be green, although it's a little bit hard to read. So we'll go and choose something a bit darker. And we can go through and customize. So we've got the placeholder color. I'm going to make this placeholder color is all right. The field background color can be black, and the field text color is fine. And maybe we want to change the border color to something like green or charcoal or something like that. So we've got a search area on our website here, but maybe we don't want to stop there. Also, it's probably good to have a little bit of information about searching the website. So we'll add another text area saying, looking for something. Try our search function below. And again, text, set to light. And I can move this up above our search function. So now when someone lands on our 404 page, we've got this cool image at the top and a bit of information, looking for something, try our search function below. And then next to that, what I can also do is put a little call to action or something there. See the latest, or read the latest, visit our blog. You can say something like, we regularly update our blog with news and information you may find handy. So we've got this now, we've got this call to action. I'm going to turn the background off. And the link, I'm just going to link to a page. So I've chosen page link, and I'm going to look for blog. Latest blog updates. Visit our blog. Jesus. Visit our blog. So now we have this nice little section here. And to be honest, that's probably about all we really need. We've got this section here. We've got like 404, you look a little lost, and search function, and somewhere where they can go to our blog. So automatically now when someone lands on the website, the 404 is going to tell them straight away that there's nothing here. However, they now have options. They can go and search for what it is they might have been looking for in the first place, or simply go to the blog to see the latest articles. Now you can also do whatever you want to here. You can add in a subscription box. You can add in anything you think people are after or that you want to offer. I would recommend putting onto this 404 page, maybe under something like this, where you're giving people the option to really go after what they want first. But just a handy little tool using your 404 page to help sort of improve the user experience for people who get lost. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go down here to the little purple circle and click save. Although it auto-saved for me, so I'll click save. And I'm going to click X to exit. And I need to make sure I click Save Changes. It may or may not say Save Changes depending on how you've done it, but always check that Save Changes is there. So now if I decide to go to an area of the website that is actually an unknown page, I'll just quickly duck ahead. This was our 404 page, but now I'm going to refresh. And now we've got something a little bit more interesting. The cool graphic that says 404, you can be a bit funny with it if you want to. You look a little lost, people can either visit the blog and see the latest blog posts, and this is just a test site, this blog's pretty ugly, or we can search for something. So I can say something like, search for life, and we get our search results. So that is how to sort of maximize your 404 page and set up a design so that if anyone gets lost on your website, they land on something a little more interesting like this. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, if you haven't got the Divi theme, I highly recommend checking it out because it's a powerful theme, allows you to fully customize your website almost to any degree, and I can't recommend it enough. So there's a link to that in the description below. Otherwise, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day.